Usually this is a better, I liked it better over there, but so I'm almost done with this. It's called, should put my hair up on a rubber band. What's that? Oh, The Story That Is Writing Itself. I just had a heck of a time finding my glasses, man. I couldn't believe they were stuck in the damn thing. So let's see here. October 2024. Pretend not to know. They won't believe you. Ask to leave. You would do that to your own sister. He took over the bed. A duffel bag for a couple of days psychiatric evaluation. They like you. You're fired. Trap. Take his keys. She doesn't want to live anymore. What does this say? Sleep and not. Go to sleep and not wake up. Leave. If I leave, let me die. So, what is this? So, instead of giving me a job like every Tom, Dick, and Harry, they'd rather just put me in a psychiatric evaluation. So, so this is like, so they're sitting there saying they're just trying to sit here and make an excuse. I never said I didn't want to live anymore. So the thing about this is I've noticed with leaving the hospital, I've had to, things that I've said is leave, let me die. So it was either if I leave, I will die, or if I don't leave, I will die. So anyway, takes his dog, senses danger, turn on something. How much of this is true? So somebody had sex with someone. I don't know who that was. So they won't do anything about it. You saw it too. He has a dark side. So what I think happened is I think that some medical professional saw something about the student loans or something like that. Maybe, I'm not sure. Stop that. So, and then I put in, and so somebody saw it, but they didn't really do anything about it. And then it says he has a dark side, which is true. Greed is the dark side. I don't like this. I don't know. I wish I had I would probably go over there. I went on a retreat. Oh, in real life, I went on a retreat. Okay. And it also is the anniversary of my mom's death. At this retreat, we gathered small groups. What was odd was there were people in these groups that had the same names of my deceased relatives. Now, I did make a video like this, but sometimes I've been deleting them, so I don't know. I told a friend and she said, wow, that was trippy. The names include my grandma, my aunt, her daughter, another aunt that I was really close to, my uncle that admired, and he was really cool. I was really close to my, after my mom passed away, it was over 20 years ago, I was close to my aunt, and so she would call me every month, just almost every month, and so it was nice to talk to her. She kind of looked out for me when my mom passed. My uncle, he was really cool. He was I think he was a pirate in a past life, because he had this parrot growing up, when I was growing up, and then he dressed like in the 1950s. It had his hair black, slicked back, and he said he would dye it jet black or whatever, because he goes, it has to be black, and then he would take his smokes and roll them up in a white t-shirt and have the jeans with the rolling up about an inch or two, and I think he used to wear black shoes. And a cousin. Oh, okay. they're all deceased. So it was weird. There's about 8 or 9 people in this group, and about half or so were all that were names of my deceased relatives, and that was very bizarre. Um, um, what does it all mean? They are watching over me. Even stranger was a nephew there who, at the time, okay, so what this was even more trippy and more bizarre is, so I saw all these, I'm like, because I'm sitting in this group, I'm like, wow, look at that, that's a deceased relative, that's a deceased relative. So I saw this one guy, and his name was the same name as my nephew, okay? But I thought to myself, well, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? You're still alive, right? And so this is like the 19th, October 19th, and he passed away on October 25th, officially the 26th. But anyway, he passed away shortly afterwards. And my brother, one of my brothers, I didn't tell him until probably a month later. And I said, I told him about this meeting, and I said, well, guess who else was there? And it was my nephew. So that was really bizarre. But I always thought, I don't know, for some reason I sensed that he wouldn't live like a really long, ripe age. I don't know. I thought that a couple years ago, because I don't know. I just couldn't see it. You know what I mean? Like really old and whatever. It's going to take a year. They can sense something is wrong. She won't leave. Okay, so what was going on is like they wanted to put these. I was sitting here polling the doctor, to help me do these, or help do these tests on me because of something that I, like when I was somewhere else, I got the word spread, and I didn't know what was going on, but I just was like, I didn't know what was so what ended up happening is I pulled him in, and I had he was going to put me on the shelf for a year, and so what ended up happening is that he did these tests on me, and found out that the cancer spread, and it was at the early stage, and so it was like a year to the date, actually. Not to the, well, it was October, so the end of October, I found out that the cancer is spread. I got the word just cancer, and then I got spread. I didn't say to where. So, you saved his ass. She is protecting him. Yeah, I did. I was protecting him, and then not even knowing I was protecting him. Lose, take advantage of you, mad. And then, hold on, I'm not even going to say that word. We pissed her off, tell the doctor. Several women are laughing at me, transfer, kicked to the curb. Well, that actually happened in real life. Because they couldn't figure out, they didn't know what was going on, but I knew this stuff. I knew about the cancer. I did not know, there was a possibility of it spreading, but I didn't know how far in advance it was. I had no idea. And then it was like, and so I was like, does it look like I am bullshitting you? He wouldn't give me my mail. He won't believe you. Something is bothering her. Let me leave. It costs too much, which it did. Something is going to go wrong, which it didn't. Pull her out of there. I had nothing to do with whatever. So the thing is that, yeah, so I knew this stuff. I there was a chance that it spread, but, and like I said, I had no idea, whatever. So, but it's at the early stage. Let's see here. Bend over backwards for you, clear his name. I could have prevented it. I could have prevented it. I didn't want him to be alone. That's about my nephew. Well, I couldn't really prevent it, but I was worried about him. You opened his eyes, that's referring to the doctor. How long do I have to be here? Give me a reason to stay. Why are you something being so nice to me? Well, it's just, to clear his name. She needs whatever. See the pain on your face. I don't know how to get out of it. Give me more, probably more money. Last night while in bed, something or someone poked my foot or leg while asleep, trying to get your attention. He doesn't listen, think. So I don't know who that is. So that's October. Now it's November. All Hallows Eve, Vision medical doctor sitting at his desk smiling. I'm walking inside a building and a guy is pushing me. It doesn't look like me, but in the dream it's a back view of me. Then a doctor is sitting at the edge of a hospital bed, chase you around, make you smile, unfair. I think it was like pass you by or something, unfair. I don't know, interview. They blame the state of where I'm at right now. They found something, let's see here. Vision of me tossing and turning in a hospital bed, which was kind of weird because shortly after my surgery, like both sides were like bothering me. It was kind of strange. It was one side and it was the other side, and then like the muscles inside of me were kind of, there was areas that were kind of tough. It's kind of weird. Tell them everything. I know I'm going to die, never knowing love. See vision of doctor, and he is acting weird. Another guy who, with dark hair coming out of a black car, I have to leave, lawyer. Sacrifice. I don't care if you're Jesus Christ. I said, no, tell him that I'm sorry. Upon awakening, I heard my first name being called and $400. So I'm not for sure what that's about. This is November 2024. Keep hearing over and over again. A guy seems to be perplexed that I'm not afraid of him. Afraid of who? At the last minute. Use it against you. Laced with something. Do I have something? Let you out of your lease. Someone will report it. It says the 19th here. There's something weird about the 19th. I pissed someone off. That's what I read just earlier. You will get over it. Wait for her to leave. She will regret it. Take care of you. See, this is like remove. She doesn't realize what she has done. Scapegoat. She manager walking around saying, no, 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 protection or protect you, something, tears in eyes, I'm dying. Well, that's like fear. Detour, pull out, pay or vacate, going down with the ship. Yeah. What's his name? So there's some guy around, I don't know who it is. That's why I'm like, well, what's his name? It's going to take a while to throw you out. Isn't that nice? That's what they're up to now. It's over. Introduce. I won't leave her. Come over for whatever. There's somebody coming over for sex. Not with me. Someone's coming over. I won't leave her. Someone's coming over for sex. Okay. I was sleeping because I was sick under doctor's care. What if I get stuck? Watch me disappear. I'm going somewhere else. Pay you, punish her. So earlier this month, they were 3 people having sex, 1 or 2 female and 1 guy. Vision of me standing up at a counter at library. I surprisingly saying it's a woman. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I think that was an apartment complex somewhere. I surprisingly say it's a woman. something. Don't lie to me, pay you, punish her. Okay, earlier this month there were, okay, there it is right there. Don't lie to me, take you out, break the rules. Yeah, leave. So what this woman did, and this is so unfair, this is kind of long. Oh, I think I'm just going to go to December. Is this November? What they did is I willingly told them what was going on. I applied for medical or whatever. When I was other things too. But, so I told them, you know, where I was at, and it was here, there, and everywhere. And so they used that against me. I didn't tell them that I was, you know, fleeing abuse. It wasn't domestic, but still, you know. So anyway, they used my honesty against me is what they did. And there's a lot of people who are homeless. I mean, they're all over the place. So she broke the rules, and then incompatible, suicidal, give you a place to stay. I see manager, a manager massaging someone's legs at her place. There is something she isn't telling you. Okay, so this is November. Yeah. So I think it's October, November. Yeah. So I need to start with December, and then I'm almost done, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's, oh, let's see here. I could try December, but I don't really want to. So I've been just doing, December is a long month, that's what I thought. December, January, February. Yeah, so I should be able to get this done, I would say, within a day or two, or maybe even tonight. Okay, so I think, what did I do? I think I did October 2024 and November 2024. So I'm going to start up with December 2024. I should be able to get that done by tomorrow, I think.